Hey, Scott here. We are in my make work office. Anyways, Debbie's home and one of the other kids are home, so I figured, I'll just come down to my office. It's a working project, but it seems to be working. So, hey, Bare Bones Living, what's going on? And to all the goobers that were here last night, I am so sorry. I did not intend on I didn't attend. I hit the wrong button. Sorry, guys, that was a little loud. I hit the wrong button, and instead of PM, I put AM. So I was quite humbled to wake up and see that there was actually people showed up at midnight thinking that I was going live. Thanks, guys. That warms my heart. That I know you were probably up anyways, but still, to get on and make fun of me, good job. I left it in, I believe. I don't know if you guys scroll up me as owning the live stream. I can go back and read right to the top. So I can read what these goobers were saying last night. I'm not sure about you guys if you can actually read what it was, but let's just say Miss Lila, Miss Lisa, Miss Margie. I don't want to leave any goober. Oops, this isn't my MacBook. Or my iPad. I've actually got to use. It won't let me go back on the computer because I just signed in. So might actually let me on my phone. No. After I went live, it dropped last night's comments. They should be there whenever this is reposted. It's worth the read to go back because these guys are truly goobers. And we're starting this. Oh, yes, I got to go this way. Starting the sticker board. So we're starting to gather some. And we got Yogi Hollow Farms. We have those guys hanging out on that board. It was actually reversed where I had my office the last time, but nobody uses the fifth bedroom. So I'm like, I can actually see the light. And no, I'm not walking towards the light because I'd hit my head again. And Lord knows, still having small amount of concussion symptoms, just headaches. I don't know if that's normal, not, I don't know. But, oh dear God, what did I do? I pressed the wrong button, guys. What do I do? What do I do? How do I do it? How do I go back? Is it this one? Whoops. Nope, not that one. Retreat. How do I go back? Oh boy, guys, did I ever screw up? Oh, now I'm blue. I make myself funny. I make myself laugh. I truly do. I'm such an idiot. Um, If I hit escape, I'm probably going to get out of here. I don't want to do that. I'm having a great day today. Man, I got a beautiful big picture of myself. What did I do here? What if I was to make it smaller? Oh, that makes the chat a lot larger. That's a bonus. Okay, well, I can't really scroll on the chat anymore, guys. So I'm going to try. Whoa. What happened? Okay. All right. Well, at least I can scroll now and say good afternoon to Heather Lynn. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Cindy Target. So, Cindy, you got to get me caught up, girl. I haven't, you were having issues, and then I had issues, and then now you're back again. Did you go in for your operation? Was it successful? Do you want to talk about it? Cindy was to go in and have roughly, not the same, but pretty close to the same operation as what this one was. I don't know if they were to do rods like what is back there. Anyways, like I said, to the kids to make sure they get all the titanium back whenever I pass, because that's their inheritance. I've spent everything else. Good times homestead with Jen and Steve. Good Lord. Somebody, I'm freezing up here. This isn't good. Okay, hang on, guys. I honestly don't know what I've done. And I don't know how to fix it. And I know if I hit the wrong button, we'll be gone. Now, am I freezing to you guys? I look like a robot to me. And Jen and Steve, procrastination is your middle name? Me too. I am the world's worst procrastinator. True story. Ask my wife. Bare Bones Living, Tiny Tim, Glenn, Gathered Together Homestead, Rebecca Davis, and of course, Jen and Steve, Good Time Homestead, Fallen Arkansas Veterans, hello, Charles. Okay, this is bugging me. Who keeps calling? Sorry, guys. My phone has went off like 150 times. Not literally, but I think it's went off like 7 or 8 times since I've been downstairs. So, I do have some phenomenal news after I say hello to everybody. Hey, Tracy. It's been word up, brother. Kevin from Tuber Chat. If you have not been to Tuber Chat, you're not part of the cool gang. If you're not a member at Tuber Chat, I don't know. Only the cool kids become members over with Kevin. You guys want to know anything about... Okay, so first rant. Folks, don't believe what you are hearing in the chat. 1% is correct. These people saying that you can't do this, you can't say that, you can't do this, you can't do that. Okay, babe. Her mom's having troubles with her phone, so they're trying to get it working. Honestly, folks, 90% of it is hogwash. It's somebody that has started it and made it sound totally legit. It's really not. It's really not. Okay. If you haven't read it, if YouTube has not sent you a message saying these are the new guidelines, please read them. They haven't changed. They sent out a message 2 weeks ago with all the updated guidelines. I didn't read anything about you can't do this or you can't share channels, or I don't know where that came from. And Kevin is a prime example. That's what Kevin does. His entire feed is show channels. So if it was correct, Kevin wouldn't have a channel anymore. So bang, there's one gone. I've said subscriber, I don't know how many times. I don't like to, because I think of you people as family and friends. That's a personal thing. I've not read anything that you can't say subscriber. Notice how many times I'm saying it, subscriber. Still here. Anyways, I'm just saying, guys, there's some really weird stuff happening around YouTube. Is it being started by trolls? I don't know. Is there anything we can do to fix it? I'm not sure. Are things in the way of people trying to fix it? I'm not sure, again, if we can do it or not. Stay tuned. And folks, I'm not pointing fingers. My channel has been a supportive channel to, I don't care who you are, what you represent. You treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect. And I expect the same in my chat. I've never had, actually, I did have a couple issues. That was put to bed very quickly. And I haven't had a problem since. But stuff has rendered itself lately that I do not condone. And I am with those who are fighting the leading edge of this. Guys, it's not okay to put anybody down for their skin color. You know what? Cut your arm. Bet you we're the same color inside. I'm sorry if I've lost any people, but that's the way I feel, and that's the way it's going to be on my channel. My channel, my rules. So if anybody is disrespected, except for, there's a fine line between friendly banter and hurtful remarks. It has now crossed to hurtful remarks to a few of my friends / family members. And I, for one, will ensure it stops. Because if it don't stop, I won't be here. Because I won't be any part of it. And that's right from my heart. And yeah, what has went on in the last week of YouTube has made me ill. And those people who are in the middle of it, we can't stop till it's done. Unfortunately, I cannot say much more than that. I'm not giving names out. Just treat everybody with respect. The good Lord put us all on this earth to figure it out. And let's figure it out together. All right? There's just far too much negativity in this world. And I mean everything. And, I belong to a platform. I've already been fortunate enough to find some very good friends on TikTok who do the same as what I do here. It's about, showing love, respect, and we are all family. So was it a coincidence that I went over when I did, when I met Tracy? Nope. That was no coincidence. Coffee talking dogs. Hello. But guys, I'm down at the so moderators, go right ahead and post everybody's link. I'm just looking. I believe I've only got Kevin in here right now. And good old Bautissimo. Joe's probably listening from work. Absolutely, Tracy. And our little thing over on TikTok is LFR with a purple heart. If you're on TikTok and you're being bullied, you're being harassed, just type in hashtag LFR. One of us will come up. If not, a dozen of us will come up. Feel free to reach out to every single person there and just say, the Rambler said that if I was having any kind of issues, to contact one of you people. It'll get done. Trust me. Tracy will back me up on that. So, now that I got off that bit of a rant, I just, it starts with one, g'day, Big Matt. It starts with one person misleading one person who believes it's correct and that in all honesty, they believe they're saying the right thing and so on and so on and so on. It's trust me, there's a lot of people that know far more than I do. But I'm not scared to contact Kevin at a whim's notice and say, yo, dude, I've heard this. Well, I haven't heard it. Okay, well, and if you haven't heard it, I haven't heard it. We walk in several different platforms. So if we're not hearing it, guess what? 9 times out of 10, it's not true. And I'm not singling out anybody because, like I said, I've only had a couple issues with a few people on here, and they've been dealt with. And yeah, all that I got to say is if you smile at somebody and they smile back, it's now become contagious. Go ahead. Give somebody a smile. There, if that didn't make you laugh, I'm sorry. Anyways, or if you want to really, if you know anything about Joe, Garden State Gardener, he likes to talk about a contest he's got going on right now. And it's Peter Peppers. Its name, Peter Pepper, comes by it honestly. It may look like a male piece of genitalia. They're amazing from what I understand. The taste is just a little bit more tasty, not even as hot as what a jalapeno is. So I've got probably 4 good ones in my garden. So there's a video I just posted. When did I post that one, Joe? Saturday? Sunday. Anyways, I couldn't find my Peter. Or I couldn't find a healthy Peter. It was pretty beat down. And so that was for Joe because, Joe's got a lot of stress in his life too. Joseph, if those of you that don't know Joe and Joseph's journey, Joe, if you could post that link, I do recommend that every single one go and have a look at Joseph's journey, at what Joe's son has went through. No kid should ever have to go through in their life. He's been put through more than most adults their entire life. And you know what? The kid's still pulling 97%. He's got, Joe, correct me if I'm wrong, he's only got 1 lung left. He just not competed, but they had a band show Monday night, and Joseph plays the trumpet with 1 lung. Think about that for a minute, guys. So, any support that I can give Joseph, plus we're football coaches. That's a brotherhood in itself. And I'm hoping to start my 33rd year of youth sport coaching this year. Hopefully, we're allowed to go back. I was contacted to coach provincially again. My health doesn't. I can't do these road trips anymore. I can't do it. I wanted to, but it just, wasn't me. I'm not sure what that's about, Tracy, but anyways, much love. Okay, now I am 184 messages behind. That's the only thing I don't like about Mello is it tells you, hey, dummy, speed it up. You're really slow. Anyways, MLW Fishing Man. Hello. Let's try to get right to the bottom. Squirrel magnet fishing. Squirrel! What's going on, brother? And that's what I forgot to fix. So I was fooling around with Bautissimo, and every time somebody says hello, I have Bautissimo say something. And I was just playing around with it. My mind. Shiny. Well, I left it on hello from the greatest country in the world. It's not a lie. It's pretty good up here. If you don't mind a little cold. And, speaking of up here and whatever, my family and I are okay. Took my son and I and my oldest boyfriend about 4 hours to clean up after all the tornadoes. I tell you what, it's the scariest thing I've ever seen, and I've been very close to tornadoes before. This thing came in like a freaking freight train, and it went out as fast as a freight train leaves. 15 minutes, it was up, done, and within half an hour, the sun was shining. And the only damage I have is our clothesline. I don't know if I can show you or not, but anyways, just out here. One of the big trees broke off probably a limb about 8 to 10 inches. It was dead. It should have been culled and cleaned up. My neighbors. It is what it is. It ripped the clothesline off the back of my house. So I have for me to get a contractor, and it's probably going to cost me near $1,000. I'm going to try to do it myself. My son's going to stay home. His house in Ottawa, to our knowledge, still has no hydro. Ottawa, like the west end of Ottawa, was hit tremendously hard. Peterborough, Ontario, 3 tornadoes came into one. Like, the town is gone. It's just so sad. We normally get these guys the first to the middle of August is normally our tornado season around here. To have one go off in May is unheard of. It's the first time I've heard of a tornado because we haven't built up the ground temp. So, yeah, I mean, it was scary. It's the first time I've ever yelled at my kids to get beep downstairs, beep right now. And we just came, and like I said, within 10 minutes, I'm like, sounds like it's over. And I went upstairs, and it was over. Heather, how are you doing? I don't think your end of Ottawa got nailed as hard as what we did, but please let me know. My son, if you see, there's one of the high power transmission lines that are down. That's about 5 minutes from my son's house. They were hoping to get hydro back today. I don't know if they've got it back or not, but he's decided that he's going to stay home this weekend and help me just make sure everything's cleaned up around the house. And I've got one more vegetable garden to do. So my whole thing is to show people with disabilities not to give up. It's not worth it. You give up, the good Lord may have given me a different path than most. But I want to show everybody that it can still be done. So, drum roll. Oh, wait. Hey, I can actually do a drum roll. Oh, wait, I got to get down to it. I don't know. I made it. I hit something. I don't know how to adjust the screen. Man. I wish Daz was here. Is Daz here? Anyways, I'm going to do this on my phone, guys, because it's just going to be a lot easier. So Heather Hopper's here, Tiny Tim, Charles, Good Time Homestead, Dead Jen and Steve, Joe, Kevin, Tim, MLW Fishing, Coffee Talk Dogs. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to get everybody recognized. I hate going into a place that doesn't recognize you. You're taking your time out of your day to spend it with me. It's tremendously humbling for me. Even after doing this for over a year now, Procrastination Thursday is going to be a year old next week. And I think that is absolutely awesome. And I've missed probably 3. Hey, Jesse, welcome, my boy. How are you? How's your trip going? Miss talking to you, man. Jeez. Almost like you disowned me. Oh, wait. Probably did. Wee. Okay, so Tracy. Tracy, make sure you're subscribed. And make sure you're subscribed to Lazy Days Ahead. They're great people, too. Actually, guys, everybody here, Tracy, if you want to grow your YouTube community, or if you just want to be a supporter, a lot of these channels are good channels to follow. Out and about with Sam. Oh my God, he can't stay long. Well, yeah, he's probably long gone by now, but thanks, Sam. Appreciate you stopping by, brother. Chris and Larry. Always good to see Chris. And send my best to Larry. And there's Squirrel, Heather Lynn. Oh, dang aliens. We've got aliens? Cool. Tracy. That's if you're not already gone, but I've just added you as a moderator, Tracy. So if you if you want to post channels, Trace, click on their picture and it should say go to channel. I don't know what you're on. I think you're on an iPhone. If so, go up to the top right hand corner, and there's 3 little things. Click on it and it'll say what is it? Save the channel or something. I'll show you next time we're live over on TikTok. Oh, and there's Uncle Paul too. All the families here. Makeup mom and son. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Alrighty. I don't mind as long as you're around. Appreciate everybody. Danny Days. Oh, Danny Days. Scott, I had pancakes, maple syrup last night. I thought I was in heaven. No, you were not. You just had some Canadian goodness. I am truly honored and flattered that you enjoyed it, Charles, and congratulations for winning the contest. But I'm glad that a long-term supporter like yourself actually won it. Boom, 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 boom. Woman Outdoors, hello. Wicked Awesome Gardening, howdy, howdy. My goodness, I know I'm going to miss somebody, and I'm so sorry. There's Lila Newton, that likes to make fun of me at midnight while I'm sleeping, and I can't get back at her. I know your game. Don't worry. Between you and Lisa. Oh, and Margie too. Margie was in there throwing digs at me. So yeah, Joey has paralyzed diaphragm and has 60% use of his lungs. Guys, Joe's got pictures. Joe is the most proudest papa in the world, and he should be. Because another one that could just give up and sit there and not care. Nope. Joey he was doing his walking. I believe he was up to 1 mile a day. And it's so nice to see him pulling pranks on his dad. And hey, Christian, pulling pranks on his dad. And you know what? Yeah, brings a tear to my eye every time I think about it. But if you have not seen um, Joey's little thing put on by Rutgers football, that name we will not speak of again. But for Joey, we can say it again. But he's the only one. Oh, much love, Wiley. Damn it, I was doing good till you showed up. There's Uncle Paul. Oh, wow, we still got Sam in here. Oh, Dusty in here. Wow. And I actually got to say, my I don't know about you guys, but my allergies are going crazy. But we just cut the grass for the first time this weekend. And yeah, it's crazy. Oh, it, like I said, it's not the first one I've been through. And, you know, oh, honestly, Jesse, if you've got to go unload the RV, buddy, trust me, we're good. We're good. If you want to break, then stay, but it's all good. We've got pretty much all our mods. Tracy's a mod now. She's a goober, so she'll fit right in. Lori's here now too. Hey, Lori. No, won't tell us all. It's just a secret kept between you and I. Guys, I know what I did. I did something this weekend. I ordered myself one of my own mugs. So, Matt's wife isn't going to be the only one with my mug anymore. But there's a reason why I waited. $33 for my mug to come to Canada. Ouch. But, yeah, is what it is. It's only money. Can't take it with you. Yes, Modfather, let's get him to 1K. And to the people that have been, sorry guys, my that's the eye that I got hit with, and it's all healed up here now. A little bit of a scar, but you know what? You've really, and I've lost about a 1/4 inch of eyebrow there. But and there's I thought this light was on. Oh, it is. Oh, fat fingers. Oh, there we go. There's one, I guess you can't see it on, but yeah, right there. That's how close I came to losing my eye, guys. Tell me the good Lord wasn't watching out for me. Right there's where the jack let go and hit me. So the 4x4 took off my eyebrow, broke my nose. Or we're not sure if it was the 4x4 that broke my nose. Like, even touching it there now, I just want to punch myself for touching it. Yeah, that's still pretty tender. So it really hasn't been a good couple weeks. And Devil Dog, what's going on? Thank you for popping in. Those of you that aren't subscribed, please do it. I always love new subscribers, and they always turn into friends and family. See how I'm saying that word again? Now watch my luck, it'll go black. Thanks, Paul. Everybody hitting the... it's doing okay, Lila. Uncle Paul, you can come over to Canada anytime you want. You ain't getting within 10 feet of me without a pair of scissors. I look stupid. I act stupid. I'm not that concussed. And yeah, I know. I've seen the in and out. That was like a blanket statement. I see a couple new friends in here, and I just putting that out. I got a very good Joe. Oh my God, it feels so good to be able to scratch it. So Joe 2 weeks ago. Man, this is really bugging me, guys. I don't know how the hell to fix it though. Hide menu, no. More action. Oh, menu settings. No, I better not play with that. What if I was to hide this? Now, you gonna go away? No. The one day that I need Daz, he's not gonna pop in. I figured it out. No, I didn't. You can see me, hear me, but now I'm going to have to use my phone for the chat. So I am going to I'm going to try to add Yeah. Copy. Now, if I am to go like this, excuse me. Oh man, are you kidding me? I finally get myself to a place where um I'm not sure how to send this. I can get it. I can't see my chat anymore, which means I can't chat. Huh. Okay. Well, click on the mini player. G'day, Darren. Bottom right hand corner. No, it's not letting me do anything. No, I don't want to hide menu. More action. More action. Everybody wants more action. Hang on. Refresh. All right, I'm not playing with it anymore. No, I'm on Mel and Lila. You know what, guys? Can I ask you all to just? I'm going to close it down. I've screwed this up so bad. We have 22 people here. I don't want to end it already. So what I'm going to do is close up Procrastination Thursday. I'm going to start Procrastination Thursday 2. So stick right on my profile, and I'm going to do this in less than 5 minutes. And I'll bring back up another one, okay? So just hang fire, go to Rambling with the Brooms, and it will pop up. This one will say closed. The other one will come up with Procrastination Thursday 2. Okay? I just I cannot get it working. So I'll be back like momentarily. Appreciate it, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Um, all that I had to do was shut it down, and it came right back up. I'm not sure how to let everybody know that I'm back. There's only 11 people here. The rest have exited out. Share. I guess they'll figure it out. So I am going to put up the link. I think Jesse and Lisa left. Let me. Sorry, guys. I'm just everybody that I know. Oh, okay. There's Jesse. He's back. I was just about to send him a message. LG, Lori. I'll let Lori know that I am back. Back. Now I closed it down, and then boom, it started to work. So I have no idea what's happening. Hopefully, everybody will come back to here. Actually, what I'm going to do is go to my community page. The old feed is working again. For Procrastination Thursday. There we go. Now everybody will get a message stating that, oh, I love my new chair. My darling wife bought me a new, what do they call those gaming chairs? It's got, I've got lumbar support. Oh yeah, I've got to start this computer to get it to run. I've got lumbar support. There's like a massage feature. No wonder these kids never want to get out from not playing their. Oh, no wonder they always want to play their video games. This has got to be one of the most comfortable chairs that I've ever had in my life. Oh, so I saved $40. Well, I'm too big, you can't see it. Um, yeah, I saved $40 because I got a purple chair. Oh well, I purple chairs don't scare me, so I'm good to go. There we go. We're back working. Everything seems to be back fine. Good times. See you later. Well, so we lost 10 people. Hopefully they come back. And so what else? I had a couple things I wanted to go over with all the don't believe everything you read. That was the biggest one. And my chat is an exclusive, it is a friendly chat. So long as you respect everybody, you're welcome in my chat. But so help you God if you aren't. Because either the mod father or crazy Uncle Paul, they'll zip zap, they'll put you in a Ziploc bag and toss you away. What else is there? My family's totally fine. Everybody we know, material stuff. Like I said, if I was to call a contractor, it'd probably cost me about $1,000 to fix my house. So I'm going to try to do it cheaper myself with the boys on the weekend. So if everybody can say a prayer for me, it's already a rough time right now trying to figure things out, but trying to get my hands on an extra grand is just not. And something, we don't know what it is. So the basketball hoop fell that far away from my truck, right down the side of it. I still don't understand it. Kyle's 6'5", 275 pounds. He's a great big stereotypical. If you think of old time cop, it's my son. And off his basketball hoop, he used to hang off of that thing, like dunk it, hang off it, everything else. It would never move. I put like 200 pounds of weight on it. This tornado, or we didn't have a quote unquote tornado. They called a lot of it a microburst. A lot of places did have quote unquote a tornado. They're just saying that we had extremely high winds that were over 100 mile an hour. And something fell and hit my water. What do you call it? Water spigot. Which, thank God, I've already put a shut off inside. So I didn't have to deal with that. I just turned the water off. It still have water in the kitchen, bathroom, and the bathroom downstairs here. So it's just one, just the spigots are without water. So I got to try to figure that stuff out. But you know what? All first world problems. There's 10 people that are burying their family members. Three of which, one was in our community, two were just outside our community. And there's a couple in Toronto, and I believe there was one in Quebec. But there's a total of 10 that didn't. Everybody's going, well, should have had more notice. We should have did. I know personally here we had 30 minutes. The problem is people don't listen to the warnings. Like I said, this is the first time we've had tornadoes in May. First time. And I'm pretty as close as you can get to 50 without saying I'm 50. Um, so it some pretty strange weather. Um, now I did get my gardens in, and you know what? I've got gardens planted this year in buckets, 5 gallon pails. I have 6 different tomato plants in pails. I've got okra, cucumbers, tomatoes, okra, carrots, cucumbers are in a kiddie pool that we were going to throw out. But I'm like, why can't I put dirt in there and plant vegetables in it? And they were like, why can't you? I said, nothing's stopping me. So I did. So we'll see how it goes. Um, and then I've got a whole section of my garden. If those of you that remember my garden from last year, whenever you're standing looking out over the pasture, it's that long one. It's full of peppers. Peter pepper, hot pepper, sweet banana peppers, every pepper that Joe's sent me. But what I was trying to get at before everything went was I want to thank Joe. I want to thank Jesse and Lisa. And I want to thank Mr. Jim. You people helped me feed 10 families this year. Hopefully next year I can double that. I'd love to get a bigger greenhouse and make it for down here. So there's 8 families I don't know. Sorry, there's 11 families. I forgot about Josh and Katie. So there's 11 families, including mine. And this week, either tomorrow or Monday, I'm going to go to the high school. And the special needs class, those of you that know my little friend Lucas, sometimes he's on here, we're going to teach them how to plant seeds and grow vegetables from seed. So, you people, Joe, without your seeds, I couldn't have done all this. And, oh, just give me 1 sec, guys. They're calling me from upstairs. That's weird. They know I'm online. Right back. Oh. Jesse, sing a song. Oh, and there's my purple chair. should have answered my phone. I guess they tried to text me. My bad. There we go. All right. Little homestead by the beach. Howdy, howdy. How are you? Appreciate that, Jesse. Singing these wonderful people a song. Yeah, they wanted to know if I was leaving in my truck. I'm like, I've got a 4-wheel drive. I can go. You girls worry about your cars. Backwood Hillbillies, howdy, howdy. Well, guys, we're almost back up to our number. My bad. At least I know what to do now. Say stand by, shut everything down, bring it back up, boom. Right back to normal. Yay. So, what was I going to say? There was one more thing I wanted to say. Oh, just finishing off about Joey and Lisa and Mr. Jim, and without every single one of them, I could not have helped as many people as I did. I only did what you people granted me the opportunity to do. And some of these folks, they didn't know what to say. One family burst into tears. One family, I think, was a little upset that somebody gave me their name. And there was one family that was like, who does this for free? I'm like, really? It cost me a little bit of hydro, some soil, and containers. I can reuse all the containers next year. I said, really, there was very little. Whenever you add in that many people to the equation. Oh. Yes. No, I remember to say Mr. Jim. But yeah. Hey, Charles. So, again, thank you from the bottom of my heart that, it was very humbling giving them trays of food. And I figured it out. If each tomato plant gives them 100 pounds, which is, oh man, apparently they're trying to bring up the hydro grid. I just got a message through my township stuff that they're trying to bring up the grid, but they're bringing down others. So if I do go black, guys, it's because of, well, I'll try to switch onto my phone. I still have data. So, and Jody, I appreciate the prayers. We're good. We're good. A lot of families are organizing funerals right now. So my little bit of damage and cleanup that we had to do, that's nothing. Nothing at all. Took maybe 4 hours on Sunday to clean up. Monday, Kyle came for the whole day and helped me finish cleaning up. He helped me plant. Well, he didn't help me plant. He did a lot of the grunt work. He moved a bunch of soil for me. So yeah, I've got one more half an IBC tote. I don't know what I'm going to plant in there. I may just go, because right now, if I plant by seed, I may only get one fruit, like one fruit bearing from it before we start getting frost. Usually, I'm trying to think. Not this week, because we just had Victoria Day long weekend, which we call May 2-4 weekend. Um, it This weekend, all the vegetables go on sale at, well, it's, we call it Canadian Tire. That's the name of the brand. It would be much like a Ace hardware store, kind of, without, um, or maybe it'd be like your. No, it's not like Tractor Supply. We had a Tractor Supply here. I guess you could call it a Tractor Supply, but with more like housing side and sports side, and I don't know. It's like a multi. Um, they try to get rid of all their vegetables and go big into plants for the next few weeks. So I may just go over and get $100 worth of vegetables. Fill, like I said, I've only got half an IBC tote, and I'm ready to go. So we'll see how it all pans out this week. And yes, you have your Memorial Day weekend this weekend. Yes, absolutely. And yeah, no, it's one that I used to enjoy whenever I was going cross border trucking. I always enjoyed to see um, the extra things that people did for veterans and whatever. And I will be wearing my up in this area in Canada. We have wear red for our troops. So every Friday, it's a pretty big movement up here. We wear red, and it doesn't have to be any specific, but Fridays you wear red to say thank you to your military members, past, present, and future. And it's just a neat little thing that was started. Um, oh my God, when did I'm trying to think when they started that? Probably about 15 years ago. Yeah, 15, 20 years ago they started that. Oh, okay, Charles. So there you go. I know I went to school with the girl that was the brains behind Wear Red on Friday. And it was picked up um, all over. I know they do it in the UK, but it's great to see that the Americans are on board as well. So they actually have shirts made up. Um, and all the money from the sale of the shirts went to support um, the families that are at home while the soldiers out. So yes, absolutely, Jesse. And I'm a huge proponent that your veterans are my veterans and my veterans are your veterans. Without our veterans fighting side by side, arm in arm, we wouldn't have what we have today. True story. And Kyle finds it very hard because he's not been in active duty yet. And I'm like, son, just take it. And the days that, you know, pray to God never come. But I said, if you do see action, I said, remember those people that said thank you. That's why you're doing what you're doing. And he's like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah, that's right. So I went to school with Karen. Um, True story, dated Karen in high school. And yeah, so there you go. You're going on just about 20 years. I wasn't too far out with my timing. But yeah, no, Karen, actually, if it's something that you guys would like to hear, the creation, I can have her on the show. Um, Let me know. Something you guys want to see. Um, Throw a heart in the chat if it's something that would interest you. And trust me, guys, if it's not going to interest you, don't put a heart in. It's as simple as that. And if you want to hear the creation of that, then I can have, well, I know I can definitely get Karen. I don't know about the other lady. She's going through some stuff. So, but if I see a lot of the, yeah, all right. We might do it on a Saturday because it seems like we get more people on our Saturdays. Saturdays range anywhere from, well, let me, well, everybody knows that, well, my memory ain't the best. So, Karen. Thank you, Jesse, for putting up everybody's link. I truly appreciate it. Not that you don't do it any other time, but I just want to say thank you. I may not say it enough, and that's not at all what I want. Without amazing moderators, I have nothing. I don't even, honestly, I get chatting. I don't even have to worry about watching the chat because I know you guys. Yeah, see, Lisa, I don't know Lisa. Uh, Obviously, met her, but I do know Karen. Um, Her dad was a police officer, and I did a lot of work with um, the police in high schools, and her dad near the end of his career would come into high school, so I'd walk him around and that kind of thing. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yep. But There we go. The request has been sent. And knowing Karen, she'll answer back here probably before we're off. And Grace and Fire, how are you? Brooklyn Honeybees, howdy, howdy, howdy. We are approaching 700. Wow, awesome socks. Good job, guys. Now, that's where I was going earlier, and then everything went poof. If you have a community page and you're willing to help out a lonely little Canadian, Joe has got me within 220 subscribers / friends / family members of 1K. Joe put me in a bunch of his videos and whatever, and he dropped probably about 50 new subscribers on me. They all stuck. So, if you want to, or you feel like you want to put me on your community page, I would be much appreciated to get this so-called monkey off my back. Still don't even know if I'm going to monetize. Jesse, don't throw anything at your monitor. But I just, yeah, it all depends on how it's going to work out. But if I appreciate that, Cuff Talking Dogs, much, much, much appreciated. And you know, I went about it the wrong way. I was both feet, and my whole mission was to help others, and I was turning down everybody that wanted to help me. Hindsight, I've got well over 50. I just looked the other day. 5,300 watch hours. So I'm well over my 4,000 watch hours. Yeah. So I should have accepted help instead of being hard-headed and, making it about everybody else. Would I change it? Probably not. It's just who I am. What? Why is Lila getting angry with me? I missed what she said. Did I miss it? Or was she not talking to me? My God, I don't even see Lila saying anything. Dang, he missed my comment again. Dang. Maybe if you make fun of me at midnight again, I'll read it. Scott, you might want to make sure your phone has a full charge just in case. Yes, Mother. Done. My backup charger's full. Both computers are full. I've got a full tank of gas in my truck. Jesse, I know you're sitting down. Remember my last video that I did at the gas station? And everybody was in horror what we're paying. So I filled up a jerry can for the lawn tractor, and you got to use like not top grade, but not bottom. I guess what do they call it? Well, mid and or silver. $185. My truck was at half. All I got to say is, that hurt. Yep. That really, 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 really hurt. Oh, what the hell did I do now? No. Oh my God. I'm going to screw up the Lord's Prayer if I don't stop touching buttons. Man. Okay, we got you back. Yeah, mid-grade gasoline, and I was 100, and I have the receipt in the truck. 183 or 185, something right around there. I wish, Charles. I paid for mid-grade. Whoops. Two 32.9 times 3.8 equals $8.85. So yeah, 885.2 per gallon. Ouch. So when everybody said, "Oh, why did Jesse and Lisa cancel?" He'd still be washing dishes at his first stop trying to pay for the diesel. Because I guarantee you, even whenever the gas prices were that low, whenever they were talking about coming, it probably would have tacked on $10,000 to $15,000 on their trip. That's just for fuel. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh, of course there's a need for it. Charles? What did he do this first day in power? Now I'll get bananaed and shut down for this. He shut the pipeline down. Threw thousands of people out of work. Tens of thousands of people building the pipeline. All our refineries and everything up here that we're shipping all the oil down to you guys. Don't forget, the U.S. gets 50% of their petroleum. Yep, from the Great White North. How do we get it to you? Now it's coming on trains and trucks. That's a lot safer. Like we've had the pipeline in the ground here for forever. It's never been an issue. Anyways, it boils my blood. But anyways, Got to look at it as positive. Got to put a positive spin on it. There we go. Mama always said if I didn't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. But, it is what it is. And hopefully, and I even forget who I was talking. Oh, Casey, Ormsby Farms. We were chatting this week. And I said, Casey, I said, the only reason he's there is because more people hated him, or more people hated the old president more than what they hated this one. It's the only reason he's in power. And that's from a third party looking from the outside. We had the same thing here 8 years ago. People hated the leader more than what Sparkle Socks that we got in now, than what they hate him. It's kind of sad that, 30, what do we have? 36 million? Yeah, because you guys have 360 million and we're a tenth of you and we have 36 million. You guys followed right in our tracks. And they've regretted it ever since, but they keep voting them in. Not a darn tootin' thing you can do about it. Except change, start pushing somebody that, for you guys, a senator that's actually making a difference. Get behind them. Give the people somebody real life to vote for. Same as up here. They need, absolutely grace and fire. Yeah. Well, it's not illegal yet to grow, but it's almost illegal to get rid of that I might have to get rid of my cows because they want to start getting rid of the cows because, yes, you're going to hear it from me. Cow farts. It's wrecking the ozone. Yep. That actually came out of somebody's mouth. That we have to do away with cows because they fart too much. And it was our Mr. Sparkle Socks that is in right now. Came out of his mouth. Number one, I'd like to bring him over and let him smell a cow fart. Anyways, I saw it was it on Instagram? Yeah, it was on Instagram today. It said because they're hitting us so hard on carbon tax up here that, well, look at our gas prices. And if we were to shut the border down and be self-sufficient on petroleum, we'd be paying 17 cents, maybe 30 if you let them make 100% profit. But whenever they wanted to bring another line through to the refinery in Montreal, well, just the other side of the other side of Montreal, in between Montreal and Quebec City, it was costing 17.5 cents to get the petroleum there, 5 cents to refine it. So 40 cents a liter, which times 3, 40, 80, that wouldn't even be $1 a gallon. But they're saying that they're clamping down so hard on us. But what I don't understand is we're helping other countries because we have such a large landmass. Like our landmass is, we're, if you go like um, size wise, Canada is bigger than the US. Yes, you have more people. We have more lakes, beaches, rivers, fish. Um, Landmass, we're bigger. Well, everybody's got like I don't know the numbers off by heart, but it's plus you're polluting carbon or something. We're negative. We're helping other people, and they're forcing us to be a third world country because of it. And I just don't get it. That we're already in negative. Can we do better? Absolutely, we can do better. But if we're already supporting other countries, why is Sparkle Socks killing us? And he's giving money to other countries to help them lower their numbers. Well, guess what? We're still paying for that. So no wonder we're paying between $10 and $12 a gallon for diesel, depending on whereabouts you are in the country. And then you're anywhere from $7 to $10 for gasoline. Tell me that ain't crazy. You know? Absolutely, Jesse. Yeah. We don't have an option though. You can heat your home with electric because you're not that cold. We need petroleum. I have oil. Without oil, I freeze. You know? And they're saying battery operated cars. Raw, raw, raw. They're no damn good in Canada because of the freeze thaw cycles. The batteries are going to die like that. And what are the batteries in those cars? $15,000? You're going to start replacing that every few years? They're crazy. So soon as the last year of the Dodge trucks, like what I own now, the last year before they go 100% all the refinery stuff on it and you know electric, I guess. The last year that it's a normal gas truck, I'll be buying one. As much as I don't want to, like my 2017, it's given me one issue. We figured out what it was. Now, it took them about 2 months to figure it out, but didn't cost me anything. It was all under warranty. It's a really good truck, but it's also going to be 10 years old, 15 years old whenever they go to fully electric half tons. Me? Mm-mm. No, thank you. I'll stick with my gas jalopy because there's no way in heck I'd ever be able to afford a vehicle that, and even us, if I take my truck camping and I'm up in the middle of the bush, I'm sorry, but a pine tree doesn't produce enough electricity for me to plug into it. I don't know. Like they just have to think this through, and they're not thinking it through. I wish that could be true, Charlie. Unfortunately, we have idiots like Putin costing Absolutely. So, Canada's been very quiet on what we're sending over. But between you guys and us, you guys are sending more ammunition than what we are, just because we don't have it to send. Well, at least that's what they're saying. But um, I know guys that are telling me that all the land cannons that have been sent over, hell, they don't need that. Those farmers are crazy. Like, I saw another, it wasn't on TikTok, it was on Instagram. The farmer hooked on to one of those rocket launchers whenever the Russians were outside of it, and he started hauling it down the road, and he's cheering, standing up on his tractor, and he's doing a dance, and he's pulling a friggin' rocket launcher behind him. But he took it home, pillaged everything that he could use out of it, burnt it, so it's garbage. Hopefully, he checked to make sure that all the rockets were gone, or at least faced it away from his house. But he never has to pay taxes again in his life because that president has said, for every military thing you disable and put on your front lawn, you don't have to pay taxes. I'm sorry, but I respect farmers as it is. Those farmers are farmers. Just can't. It's crazy. Hey, Lori. It's just, it blows me away that those folks are that focused that they can. Oh, see you later, Lori. Bye bye. Um, that takes a big set of metal cojones. Like, I don't know. Call me silly, but I don't think I could. Number one, with my health, but I'm sure some of those farmers have got bad health. But the Ukraine are a strong set of folks. And I didn't realize it. I went back and looked at my not 23andMe. The hell one did I get? One of the first ones that came out, the DNA thing, wasn't 23andMe. It was the original one that came out. Anyways, I didn't realize it, but part of the Broom heritage is German/Ukrainian. Who knew? Yes, ancestry. Yes, or whatever. Yes, you're right, Grace of Fire. But it's really neat how, you know um, that's part of back in the day. You know, um, there's actually an island that, yes, Jesse, you're gonna have fun with this, but there's a king, and it's King Broom. I want to go. I want to see if I'm in line to the throne somewhere and somebody forgot to send me a card. It's worth a try. And if so, Jesse, I'll invite you to my country. You could be the mod father. If somebody wants into the country, they must talk to the mod father. And I'll pay for the diesel in the RV. Your family ran with the Hatfields and McCoys. Oh, that is so. I find that kind of stuff, like, tremendously interesting. A lot of people are like, okay, like Debbie, she doesn't want to go get hers done. I'm like, but serious. Then what I might do is just get her something whenever they go on sale for Christmas. So just get her one for Christmas so that the kids can follow them. I've actually contacted fourth cousin in Germany. Um, I have second cousins, third cousins in Rhode Island. The Broom name actually came and settled in upstate New York, then came to Canada. I wish they would have went the other way, but I'll take it. Um, exactly, Jesse. Yeah, but yeah, it's I don't know. In days like today, where there's not a whole lot of positivity, and it just you know anything to distract your mind and that kind of thing. Hey, Robert, what's going on, brother? Um, I think I put yeah. Here's the link, guys. If anybody wants to come up, I'm not being a screen hog today. I just had a few things that I had to really get off my mind, and I did that. So there's the link. I'll actually pin it. There we go. There we go. Um, if you know Capone's cabin, oh, that's really neat. Capone's cabin. I've never heard of the Devil Dog. What's the channel about? Is it like all about her family heritage, or it's homesteading? And what's the name of it? Sorry, I want to if she talks at all about her heritage, I believe I would like her channel. Okay. And what? Oh, thanks, Jesse. Leave it to Jesse. And that is why I pay him the big bucks. Oh, I'm already subscribed to her. That's what happens whenever you. are subscribed to 700 and some channels, mod for over 50, and try to have a little bit of a life, just a wee little bit. Monopoly money? But you said you didn't mind working for Monopoly money. You want the real stuff now? Miss Jody, can you pray that I can find like a stockpile of money to give to Jesse? Somehow I don't think that's the way it works, but absolutely. And Jesse, let's rewind just a little bit. What you got in a bag about this big by that big is gold. Oh, you guys, yeah. All that Jesse has to do is hit his search bar and like he studies. You know, Lisa puts him in the doghouse and he just sits there and studies. Oh, Grace and Fire. No, I was actually talking about the maple sugar he got. So, technically, thanks, Jody. So, technically, the maple sugar he got, he's the only one on YouTube that will ever get maple sugar. Sorry, guys. That that stuff's way too expensive. So it now the next time I got to try to figure out how to get maple butter to Jesse. It might have to be whenever they come up in person. I'll make him some maple butter. But man, you just put that on a piece of toast before bed if you got to take like meds or something. Just a wee little spread of maple butter. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, yeah. I have a video on it. Actually, Jesse's bag of, if you watch Jesse's mail call, that bag of maple sugar that I sent him, I did a video on it. So, yep, there's a video on how I made it. I'm just trying to think. I'm not ALP. I'm not sure if I used 2 or 3 bottles of maple syrup to make that bag. I forget. I'd have to go back and look at it myself. Yeah. But you know what, Jody? I send it to, well, there's winners and then there's some people that have tremendously helped me. And I've got one more bottle that I have to send out. And then unfortunately that's it for this year. Number 1, shipping has just gone crazy. Actually, no, I lie. I've got 2 bottles. Yeah, I have 2 bottles. I have one more package going to Jesse, but not for Jesse. Something in there is for Jesse. And then Yeah. And then there's another bottle going to Mr. Jim. So, Mr. Jim, if you watch it on the rerun, I guess the secret's out. You're getting another bottle, buddy. Everything that you do for me, it's the least I can do for you. Oh, there you go. There's the Jesse pulled up the video on making maple sugar. And again, I don't. Veteran. What? Oh. What's Robert into? Oh, well, Jesse knows. Jesse knows my playlist, so all that he had to do was look for the picture of me making maple sugar, and he'd know it right off of the. And then, yeah, they also got a bottle of maple syrup. So, unfortunately, we only got 50 gallons this year. And, like, even Josh and Rob that put out all the money, I'm only there as a brain break, and I don't even ask for syrup, but they bless me every year. You know, it's not what I'm there for. I'm there for the camaraderie, fellowship, you know. Hey, Chris. So dumb question. I have a Norway maple tree. Is that what you tap? No. Plus, whereabouts are you again, Grace and Fire? I know I've asked you this several times, but it something says you're down south. Hey, your secret's good with me, buddy. I know how you do it, but what? Rambling Brooms Committee is powered by Bautissimo. I don't think so, but okay. Manage, engage, monetize. Yeah, see, Indiana, you don't have the freeze thaw cycles to even warrant trying to think about it. Um, your sugar content in a Norway maple, I don't want to misquote. Just give me 1 second, but I can find on my list of trees here what the sugar content would be. Um, so it's got a great big warning right here. The experts, in quotation, says that you get less syrup from a Norway maple due to the low sugar content. So on on a normal maple tree that we have is about a 40-1 ratio, and they're saying man, where did that go? Okay, so on my Royal excuse me, our sugar shack is roughly 40-1. A Norway maple is around 60-1. So, no, you'd need 60 gallons to make 1 gallon if you're lucky. I don't even know off an 8-year-old, you're probably looking at what, a 6-inch circumference? Like, it's not going to be that big of a tree. I wouldn't even tap that size of tree. Ow. I still have crazy glue in my eyebrow hair. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you'd never, ever, ever, ever get 60 gallons from a tree that size. Never. Like I said, we wouldn't even tap it. It's got to be a foot before we'll put one tap on the south side of the tree. So we had a newer fella this year come with us whenever we were tapping. We turned our backs, and there's one type of oak tree that kind of has the same bark as a maple tree. He tapped 2 oak trees. And then halfway through the season, we all knew what was going on. We knew he wasn't going to get anything. He's like, oh my God, those 2 trees have not given us a drop all year. Yeah, dum-dum, because you tapped 2 oak trees. Oh, gotta have some fun. It was fun. Yeah, and you're also playing with your flavor. If you go to like a 60-1, you're not going to get the same taste and flavors as what you get off of trees that we primarily tap here. But canal sugar research. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Jesse. 90% of what we tap is sugar maples. And that's why you get the taste that you do. So I just hope that either you guys can make it up next year and I pray to God we have a hell of a lot better year next year because it's crazy. The season that we had, like we tapped because it was supposed to get like 15 degrees and still get frost at night. So that should have been perfect. Like it should have just poured out of the trees, which it didn't. So we got one batch there which gave us next to nothing because there was no sugar content. We couldn't figure it out. The first two runs of the season was horrible. We should have got we should have got 100. I'm trying to think. We had 260 gallons of sap. So we should have got a significant amount of syrup, and we got 15 liters. That's it. So it's very, very intriguing to know like the whole end of it. Jesse, if you so what Jesse just posted, I was going to get him to post. It's a very neat thing to have a look at. It's like mafia involvement in maple syrup. True story. Like the cartel is in on, like, they have in Quebec, it's very stringent, but you don't get the good tasting maple syrup because they're not allowed to use wood. It's all, well, even in Ontario, to sell it, we shouldn't be using wood. It should be all petroleum fired. But I'm sorry. But ask Tasha, ask Mr. Jim, ask anybody that's got syrup from me. You taste the smoky flavor, and that's the wood. It's all part of the taste of a genuine Canadian maple syrup that, I'm sorry, they made 200-300 years ago. We still do the same way at our sugar shack. Now, we are in a Taj Mahal. Josh has put up an amazing building, and it come through that tornado, no issues. So I didn't think it ever would, because that thing is, I've seen the lag bolts that we've put into there to hold it all together, and how much the wood weighed. Like just a 2x4, you could barely, because it was kind of green, kind of not, whenever we put it up. So, there's the ash is heavy, very heavy. So, oh, yeah, you seem to have a lot of troubles lately, Charles, about freezing. I wonder if you need to have somebody clean out your computer. Maybe it's starting to get full. Because I've been watching the live, just making sure that I'm not missing anything in the chat on my phone, and it's been fine. Jesse says it's fine. Now there was one time that I was buffering, but that was like right off the get go. Whenever I, yes, pressed the wrong button, and all hell broke loose. So that's what I'm thinking. Jesse's gonna have to clean his cache and probably his history. Um, but if anybody wants to come up, I'm going to be on here for about another 10 minutes, and then we're going to jump off. And yeah, I've got 4 videos that I have to. All right, Jody, much blessings. And I appreciate everything you do for every single one of us, Jody. Got to get you back up here maybe my next Saturday. Now, this is not my Saturday, it's Daz's. So I will see everybody next Saturday. And hopefully, I will, as soon as I know Lisa or Karen or both are available next Saturday night, I will put out a thumbnail and try to give everybody at least a week's notice about, because I know probably Big Mike would want to see that. I know there's quite a few folks that would be very interested in seeing it. So, email me to remind me. Short memory after what I'm not even 50 and I forget why I'm emailing you. You mean about the girls coming on? Wow. JB, what? Oh yeah, there's another one that was picking on me last night. Oh, look at that. Huh. Say his name and he appears. Maybe he was lurking. So the ladies that created Red Friday, I went to school with one of the creators, like from kindergarten up. Dated for a very, very short time in high school. Then I ended up dating her best friend for a year or so. But I'm. Oh, hang on. I'm going to see if I can't get her on to talk about Red Friday and all the stuff that why they created it and the whole initiative behind veterans and supporting our troops. And so that's why I said that I would wanted to put it up early because I think that's something that you'd enjoy to watch. So yeah, going on, Mr. Modfather.
Hello, my friend. How you doing?
Living the dream, my friend. Living the dream.
You said early on in your opening earlier today that you said you thought I abandoned you, or no? We've been really really busy with this RV trip we took to Hico, Texas. So I don't know. Uh-oh, did I lose him? Did I piss him off? What happened? Oh, Scott. No. Are you there? All I'm seeing is me, but that's okay. I've done the show by myself before, so I guess I can do it again. Hello, Melon Heads. How y'all doing? This is a Jesse Leos, the Mod Father show. Killed me. Are you?
Where'd he go? There he is. I pressed the damn wrong button again, and I'm just getting used to this program and that I can actually do stuff behind the scenes. Yeah. But maybe I just won't touch that anymore. Yeah. Okay, my hands are now up here for the rest of the show.
Now, so I don't know what you did, but when you were on by yourself before you brought me on, your picture was clear as day. Now that we're on with another person on the screen, your screen is kind of I'm talking about not on YouTube, but on StreamYard, it's kind of grainy. Or not
really
Melon. It's kind of but that's okay.
It's all clear on my end.
Yeah, but on my end, my side is clear as mud, but yours is kind of grainy, and YouTube looks like it's somewhat okay. But Other than that, it's fine. I don't. You don't need to mess with it or anything. I was just
No,
talking.
I'm not touching anything because I've
Yeah,
screwed up enough today. But
yeah.
so yeah, no, I wasn't talking about you, Mike. I was just stating that you would probably enjoy, you know, my friends like you would probably enjoy something like that. So
Yeah.
that's the only reason I used your name, and it wasn't in vain.
So what's happening?
Not much, bud. Just trying to get stuff all.
Yeah, I wonder if Amanda's still on from Bare Bones. She was on earlier. I'm not sure if she's still on, but I don't know if you guys made her live yesterday. She had a live where she did a giveaway. We won 4 times on that show or on her channel. 4 times. I couldn't believe it.
Good Lord.
I don't know. I should have bought a lottery ticket yesterday.
That's crazy. See,
Yeah.
and I'm getting it all clear. So I don't
Now,
know.
you opened it back up to the screen you're at now. That view is perfect. Now that one's not.
That's weird.
Yeah. It's like it changes the resolution for some reason to get down. Now that one's perfect. Now maybe somebody in the chat can tell me if they see anything difference in the two, but
Anyways,
anyway,
we'll just keep going with this.
yeah.
Like I said, I'm only going to be up for probably 2.5 hours. We'll call it the end, but it.
I put up a little comment there that RED stands for Remember Everyone Deployed.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one. And Red Friday is it was all the money from the shirts that the girls had made and whenever went to support those who were home while their partner was overseas.
Right.
And yeah, I don't know if Karen and them still have shirts, but whenever she answers me, I will find out.
Well, that's good. If you can get her on, that would be an interesting story to hear. Especially it involves the military and first responders and those that they started the organization to begin with in 2005.
Yeah. And they've poured their heart and soul into that.
Yeah.
I know Lisa's had not severe mental health issues, but she's had some issues that she's had to deal with. And she's kind of dropped off. Now, Karen, I've seen, actually, I just talked to her not that long ago. So
you said you went to school with her? Was this middle school, high school, college? What kind of school did you go to with her?
Primary from like kids right up through to grade 13.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, no, I know the family quite well. Like, her dad was an OPP officer my entire life in our community.
Right.
And he was, see, Mike, I don't know if they're knockoffs or not. And that's what I want to ask Karen whenever I'm talking to her. Like, I don't want to support somebody who's taken their idea and is making money and it's not going to military families. And I know at least Karen and Lisa, they never took a dime from anything. It all went back to the resource center. I know I'm using the wrong terminology, Mike. You'd be able to say, more about it, but I just want to make sure that somebody's not making a buck off of their name, off of their back. And if so, I will be putting it out there that, I'm not sure who's making the money off of this, but the only money that should be made should be the stuff that it was, I don't know how they could, because that would technically be a copyright issue.
Yeah.
So Karen and them really should be making the money off of it because they would own all the rights to that. Uh-oh.
Now is it a nonprofit organization that they started in 2005?
I think it. I don't know how far they went with it, Jesse.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll find out when she comes.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I'm sure she's got a little bit of anxiety, but I'm sure she'll do it.
Yeah.
I think I can talk her into it. And yeah, like I said, Saturday night's probably going to be the best because I know that since she started it, she's no longer with that gentleman.
Right.
She's had a tough go herself, but I know she works quite long hours. But I know Saturday night she could probably sit down with us and have a glass of wine and
right.
give us the A, B, C, and D, and then there's more people that are off Saturday nights too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well, make sure you advertise it on your community page.
I'm going to advertise it. I'm going to put it up as soon as I can set up a date with her. I'm going to do an emoji, like save the date or whatever,
right,
through Melon. And then everybody like yourself can share it out. Everybody can, hit the reminder so they're reminded in case,
Yeah.
It seems like I'm back on the algorithm again.
Right. Are you seeing some number changes?
I'm seeing everything Joe's done has stuck.
Yeah, because I think last time I looked, you were like 770 or something like that, right?
773, I believe I was today,
right.
And that's why I asked if people want to go ahead and put me on their page. They have my grace.
Yeah, I'll shout you out on my community page, but
it just to get me over that hump, and
right.
We'll go from there.
I see you got a new backboard, the backdrop there, huh?
Yeah. I've pretty much ripped apart our 5th bedroom that was downstairs and made myself a little studio down here. And I've got, let's see here. I've got, so I've got the window there, and I'm kind of in a corner, and then, all the kids' crap from moving out, moving in is in front of me. And then I've got, I have the little lights that turn on and off, and I've got another, what the hell? How do I've got this thing. It's better at night, but
it's that multicoloring light you got here just recently.
So it is awesome.
Right.
I'm going to do a review on it. It's actually metal. It's not plastic. And I went through 3 tripods this year at the farm. Either one of the animals would knock it over and it'd break because it was so brittle. But this seems to be like it's well put together.
Don't forget how many cameras you went through too.
Oh,
webcams.
Well, no, this is my second webcam.
I hear you.
The one that you guys sent me is
DOA.
I saved it. It's in about 47 different pieces, but I don't know where it is now. But yeah, It's not good whenever it's dropped on the floor. Hey, Jessica. But yeah, no, I'll eventually grow it a little more, and I had taken out the drop ceiling whenever I made this, because this room and that room were our bedroom whenever we bought the house. And then the girls thought that they wanted to come downstairs, so one had that side, Mackenzie had this room, and then she moved away to school. And well, then Brooke came upstairs, and Kyle just always stayed upstairs. And then Mackenzie, whenever she moved home, she's like, well, I'll take downstairs. So she took that room over this room. So
now, is that a windowless basement, or do you have the basements that have the windows? Because there's some that have.
No, that's the windows, like, great.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So
Right there.
Yeah.
So I just got to do the false ceiling again.
Right.
And yeah,
So I was watching your live during the storm, if you will, and chatting away and everything. All of a sudden, then we lost you, and it's like, something happened. Didn't hear you.
My phone totally. So
I figured you lost the tower or something.
Yeah, it just totally went. So yeah, whenever I said I was going out front, and then whenever I showed Brooke's car, and whenever that tree went over, I'm like, yeah, I'm out of here. I turned around, I looked at the phone.
You said, "Get downstairs," and then click. That was all we heard.
Yep.
So I was hoping everything was okay.
Well, and that's why I got Chris to put a message, because I couldn't. The only thing I could do is I was able to get a text out about every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, my God, I know there was like 6 or 7 people watching this. I don't want them to sit there freaking out if we're okay. You know, the house come down on top of us, or so the only one I couldn't get on Instagram, and I didn't know where your number was. So I'm like, the only one I have right in my phone is Chris. So I shot him a text, and I'm like, I don't know if this is going to get through to you, but if it does, can you somehow get over onto my page and, let everybody know that we're all right? Everything is down. Right. So we lost power for 4.5 hours. And like I said, Kyle's house in Ottawa is still without power.
Yeah.
So they lost all these poor kids, 2.5 years of hell living through that, trying to go to school, online. And well, now all their food is gone, all their freezer stuff. And anyways, we'll help them out, but just one thing after another. And then, everybody be careful of the white van.
That's why it's good to prep, because you never know. And us being in Texas, we get hurricanes down here all the time, or in the Gulf Coast, not here in Houston, but
yeah.
So we lose power at the drop of a hat. I mean, if the lightning strikes just right, we've lost power. And all my power is underground. All our stuff's underground until it comes out at the end of the neighborhood. When it comes out at the end of the neighborhood, that's where it usually gets hit, and we lose power.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we got a lot of canning done this year, so we're sitting pretty right now.
Yeah. Hey, Huga Homestead.
Hey, Nick from AZ's in here too. Hello, Nick. I know he's probably still working.
Yes. Good day, Nick. And Roberta. Hello, Roberta.
Roberta. We got Amanda from Bare Bones. She's probably over there bouncing right now.
Only if she's got one of the little ones on her knee.
I have never seen her without a little one. This is the only way I know.
All right. All right. Yeah. You got me there.
I've never seen her. She's always got one in tow, either on front of her or somewhere around her.
You know what? I feel her pain. That was Debbie, but it pays off. Like,
Yeah.
It's hard at that end, but man, is it ever. It's nice at this end. You know, we've got 24, 22, and 20-year-old.
Yeah, she's so used to having a child attached to her that I think that when she goes to sleep, she grabs one of them My Pillows and puts it on, wraps it around her, so she has a pillow to sleep with.
Yeah,
But
absolutely. So
she had that live yesterday, that giveaway live, and it was.
I didn't even know about it, to tell you the truth. So
yeah, she wanted to show appreciation for the 300 and something.
yeah,
So she has. So
yeah. Oh, like I said, I'm subscribed to her, and again, I'm getting hit and miss on notifications, but I'm getting more and more going out. So I'm on the way back up. I guess we've kissed and made friends, and we've hugged this out. So maybe we're going to be friends again until I do something stupid again. But
now, it
is what it is.
Did you delete the video that was in question?
What's that?
Did you delete the video that was in question?
No, sir, I did not.
Okay. That's good.
Well, I just out of support for our community, homesteading should not be something that we have to be careful on what we post.
Or silence.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. As long as you eat meat, it lives on a farm. Plain and simple. And nowadays, farmers have to do their own butchering.
Yeah.
As long as you're not selling it, it's fully, you can do it, no issues. So, yeah, I'm a little over.
Yeah.
But, I just don't believe in, I'm sitting now, but that's because I'm nursing. Well, then she's not bouncing.
She's not bouncing, but at least she still has one in tow.
Yeah, she still got one in tow, but yeah.
Yeah.
And God bless ladies that are still, some of the ones that don't believe in it. I just want to throw the facts that I'm sorry, but
but
right away you take 60% of childhood cancers away because you breastfed. Right there. That's enough right there to make anybody should do it. But anyways, don't get me on that soapbox either.
Yeah, and what she's doing,
I'm just getting back in the good books.
Right. What she's doing is natural, right? And what I'm hearing, those that don't do it are having problems getting some of the formulas or Infamils,
synthetic stuff. Yeah,
the bottle or can stuff, right?
Yeah,
and they're having to resort to maybe goat's milk or something, which is excellent. Which is an excellent milk to use for babies. But no, what she's doing is right. She's doing the right. I mean,
hey, absolutely. Hey, Remy and Huga Homestead. Yes. Howdy. Absolutely. We wouldn't have this shortage. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm going to go back to the farm.
Yeah.
If we have to give milk replacer to a calf, it greatly increases their chances of not, getting bloat. Like, there's so many different issues once you put synthetic in. Well, I'm sorry, but other than a cow having 4 stomachs and we have 1, we're pretty close. With the same size of insides, and
Now there are some people who can't because of whatever some of the.
That's right.
Yeah. Because some of the. I mean, there's how to explain this? Like, I don't want to get on your get you. But there's some women that can't.
That's right.
For whatever reasons, right?
Either caused of their own or medically.
Right.
And
issues or whatever. And I can see that's why they use Enfamil or goat's milk or whatever they use.
Well, and there is some ladies that just don't lactate properly.
Right.
Like cows.
Right.
Not all cows can lactate properly.
Now, I know if you had a cow that was you had to bottle feed for whatever reason, maybe the mother passed away or whatever. Do you? Okay, if there was no other cow milk to feed, could you feed a newborn calf goat's milk, or does it have to be cow milk?
I've never heard of that being done.
Yeah.
I would have to say no, because it's not.
I mean, let's say you only had one cow and it had one calf, but the cow passed. Now you got to feed it, and you have 100 goats that are putting out goat's milk. Could you feed that calf goat's milk?
Number one, you'd probably need about 60 goats to, and you'd have to hand milk every one of them. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't be. I'm sure you probably could, but the quantity is near impossible for a goat, because a goat gives tablespoons. Cows give cups. So
no, I understand. But if you had to, and that's all you had, would it survive mainly on goat's milk?
I don't know if it would give the proper nutrition or not.
Yeah, if you had
something that
limit and you had nothing but goat's milk, could it survive?
I don't know if it would have the same nutritional. Like, could a cow survive on goat's milk? I don't know, and I will ask some of the guys that I know here do dairy and goat, so I'll ask them. Right. I'm like, have you guys ever tried it, or is it not right, or I just don't know how that would work. Hey, Abby, glad to see you. Glad to see you around, Abby. Hopefully school's going well. Hopefully your new greenhouse is going well. My bad, I've not been around for about a month and a half. Due to partly my issues.
Yeah.
And issues that were brought forth on me, but I'm glad to see you out and about, Abby. Appreciate you stopping by. And
but the only thing I can see that would happen if you fed a calf goat's milk would be that the calf may start jumping like a goat.
Doing, 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 doing. Actually, I got to send you one. Mackenzie sent me one about 12 o'clock last night. And it's pretty much the time that your wife was making fun of me and we were sleeping. We knew what time it was. They didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, she said something. You had it set for 11 p.m. What's it? Or 11:30 p.m. What's up with that?
So, yeah, I guess whenever I changed it, I forgot to switch it from AM to PM. Mm-hmm. I don't know. You and I knew what time to be here.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, there was Lila, Lisa, Margie, and JB. Yeah, all sitting there making fun of me.
Mike brings up a good point. What did families do before formula came out?
They got a wet nurse. Another lady who had just had a baby.
I think there's always been
Lisa says
formula, but
Lisa says they got a wet nurse, which means they got another mother who just had a baby.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
But if you're homesteading and you're in the middle of nowhere, there's not going to be many wet nurses around.
So, well, that's it. There used to be, back in the olden days, they used to give rice milk as a replacement for a breast milk.
Or cow or goat. They probably do that.
Or cow or goat.
Yeah, goat more so than cow, but people found what was it called? Yeah, like JB said, a wet mother. Goat's milk, I've heard back several, probably 30 plus years ago, was rice milk was actually a go-to over any animal milk, to tell you the truth.
Right.
But yeah, so I have some homework.
Yeah, I'll be curious about that goat calf.
Yeah, I'll have to go ask Roddy. Actually, I'll probably see him this weekend, anyways. And there you go. Hugo Homestead. Son did rice milk. There you go. And I believe Debbie had to go back to work whenever Mackenzie was 9 months. Right. So she was able to breastfeed her for 9 months. And then for 2 or 3 months, we supplemented with rice milk while Debbie was working. She'd pump on her breaks and whatever, but if I was in trouble and needed something at home, we did use rice milk. So,
yeah.
And that's 24 years ago, and it was used, there was studies out on it, like long-term studies out on it before we even started to use it. So it's got to be used for 30, 40, 50 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So going back to what you said earlier about the gas prices, I know they're sky high in Canada right now, like upwards of $10 a gallon, I think, diesel, because I'm using diesel. It's probably around $10 or more. Maybe it's $12 now, but
it's $10 to $12 for diesel, depending. Like, I'm only going from here to the East Coast.
Yeah,
where you would have traveled, and out there they're paying pretty close to 12.
So a week ago when we headed out to Heiko, it was $5.15. I was putting it at Buc-ee's here, $5.15.
Okay.
On our way back yesterday, it was $4.85.
Okay.
For diesel, so it came down for whatever reason. Maybe it's because of the week. I don't know, but we paid, and I was right at $200 to fill up the RV.
Wow. And if you're going to be using your RV for the long weekend, you're going to want to keep that sucker full, because coming into the long weekend, they're going to jack the gas prices.
Well, so that's not the only reason I keep it full. I keep it full. I want to keep it full always, because being on the Gulf Coast, we have a hurricane and we got to head out. I want to be able to, just get in there and go.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
I don't want to keep an empty tank, but there's a lot of companies out there that are trying to, I don't want to say gouge, because I paid $4.85 at Buc-ee's. Across the street, the guy was charging $5.25.
Yeah,
it's like this. You guys it's hard enough for people to travel at the prices that are out there now. Why do you want to make it so hard for their travelers? And that's why they don't get much business. But it's crazy. Something's got to happen. We cannot sustain these prices for very long.
No.
We got it. Something's got to happen.
People, I've heard it up here. People have had to quit their jobs because they can't afford to get there. They can't afford to pay their mortgage. Plus,
but it's almost like they're trying to stop us from driving, right? Well, if here's the deal, if you're going to stop motorists from putting gas in their car, they're not going to be on the road. If they're not on the road, they're not paying that gas tax, or what y'all call a carbon tax. They're not paying the gas tax, which means they're not going to have money to maintain these roads.
I know. And trust me,
the employment of those people that maintain the roads. So I think they're shooting themselves in the foot. I know they want to go more greener, and I understand that, but you can't just take 100 million cars off the road.
No.
Overnight.
Absolutely. And actually, your guys, your military is actually feeling the crunch too, because they're actually set up here in Canada in case something happens in Turkey or Ukraine. I thought Newfoundland was farther away, but your guys are set up in Newfoundland, and it's a 3.5 hour flight. So they've sanctioned off, and
where they at in St. John's?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So the young lads that I'm on TikTok with, one is like they supply all the fishing vessels with their groceries every time they go out, and they have a big section right now cordoned off, and both are sitting there ready to go. Now I'm not sure why they're not in Gander, right on the base. Not unless they wanted to keep them apart. I don't understand why they're not on the base, but maybe it's easier to control on the tarmac. I don't know.
Yeah, it has something to do with logistics, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But it, like they said, it was quite neat to see the. When did he say? Last Friday night they went to get their fish and chips. I guess while the American soldiers found out about a good spot for fish and chips, because it was about a 2-hour wait. And whenever they came, it was just, the lineup was a mile long of guys in their combats.
So Hugo Homestead asked, does anyone here use milk on plants? I saw a video where they were doing that, but it wasn't regular milk. It was milk, but it was expired milk. Milk that was expired. It wasn't fresh milk.
I just simply won't do it because of I can't handle curdled milk. Yeah. I gag.
There's going to be a smell associated with it. So, I mean, I'm not saying you can't, because it's a liquid, and you can feed your plants with it, but they're going to get smell.
It would have to give some kind of bacteria because it's rotten. It rots. So
it's like instant what do you call it? Instant compost.
Oh, there you go. Roberta, no milk because of the calcium. But I do like to bury dead critters under plants because it decomposes. Okay, well, if I'll show, I've got a lot of. So we were very fortunate last weekend setting up a couple of my things because we didn't have to walk all the fallen trees. I just buried them under my totes. So I've got about 6 to 8 inches of like tree branches that'll decompose over the next 2 or 3 years and give it natural nutrients. And that's what I did. But I I just can't get over. It's maybe just a phobia in my head about being
When she says dead critters, she's talking about like skunks,
mice.
mice.
I think that's what I. Tell me if I'm wrong, Roberta, but I think that's where you're going with that.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you have some expired milk, I'm checking. Just YouTube the expired milk. What to do with expired milk, and you'll see the video that I was talking about. You know, if you use it, just be prepared to reap the smell.
Yeah, like I'm sure.
But fish emulsion, it has a smell, but they use it for plants as well. I mean, it has a rank smell.
What's that? Sorry?
Fish emulsion.
Yes, they do.
They use it for plants all the time, and it. Whew,
yeah.
I mean, you think you just came out of a fish factory that it's like, oh.
The garbage disposal at a fish factory. Yes.
Correct. But
I have 4 apple trees. Any suggestions? So excited. I know they take time. Oh, yeah, they're going to take years to bear fruit. But Miracle Grow for trees is a good one. I've personally used that one.
I don't have a fruit tree, apple tree, but I have orange trees and a pecan tree, and we've used those Job sticks. But you do that in the spring. You do that in the springtime around the tree line. You put the Job sticks all the way around in the ground, and then they feed the ends of the roots, right, of whatever tree you have, and they have them for fruit, and they also have them for nut trees. So the Job sticks, it's like a little stake, probably about 8 or 10 inches long. You just put a spade in the ground, bend it forward, stick the Job stake in there, and then take your spade out and step on it. And
what does it do? Like just naturally release it over the season?
Over the season, it naturally releases everything out of the Job sticks into the ground, which feeds the roots. But you have to put it at the tree line, not at the base line of the tree, but at where the tree drips, the drip line. The drip line. Okay. Of the tree, that's where you put your stakes, and it just.
Oh, so you do multiple, more than one for.
Yes, you do more than one. You got tree. If you have a mature tree, you're going to put probably 12. I put 12 to 15 stakes all the way around. Smaller trees, you probably just need 3 or 4 around.
Yeah, don't look now, Jesse, but Chuck's in the chat.
He must have heard we were talking about him when we were talking about soured milk.
or a bad smell, one of the two.
Oh, no, just joking, Chuck. Curdle and Chuck. Yeah, they kind of get a chuckle out of you.
It's got a rhyme. It kind of rolls off your tongue.
Yep. Devil Dog, why does Batismo keep spamming the same thing?
Because everybody says hello.
Yep.
And I haven't changed it yet because I think it's funny.
Yep.
Every time somebody says hello, they will tell you hello from the best country in the world.
Yep. And guess who else popped in your chat?
Oh, Miss Endale.
The sweetest Southern Bellflower of the South.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, Chuck, you didn't get it. Who insulted you?
Well, insinuation maybe, but no insult.
Yeah. Don't plant near cedar trees. No.
Wait a minute. Don't plant what? Don't plant apple trees near cedar trees?
Anything. Because of the root base of the cedars.
Oh, okay.
It just chokes everything out.
Yeah. Yes, I think Raybird Farm has that problem. She's got cedar trees everywhere.
So she's the only one that hasn't got syrup so far.
Oh, has she been asking for it?
No, I asked her
Oh, okay.
because, well, it hasn't made it to Jamaica yet. It's still floating halfway across the Pacific, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, and we've had ours over a couple of weeks now.
I know. But it usually takes 3 weeks to get to Jamaica.
Maybe it's on the SS Minnow, and it's almost there.
I know. Well,
It's on a 3-hour tour.
yeah. And, yeah, so Red Road Homestead, she, and I feel bad. She just went through that operation, whatever, and I really thought that that'd be a nice treat for her. And anyways, I'll go buy another bottle here next week. And
Paul Honeyman says he's sporting his new Lazy Days T-shirt that Lisa sent him. I think he ought to get on here and show us. I don't
exactly.
Believe it. I don't. Believe
Let's see it, old fella.
I'm a visual. What about you, Scott?
Sometimes.
Yep. And he does have a.
He can't get away from us. Now he's scrambling to try to find the shirt.
Yeah. Well, where's it at? Where'd I put it?
Yeah. Where the hell did I put it?
No, he's actually. I need to put something on.
I was thinking the same, but I didn't say it.
I can't go on like this. I gotta go put my shirt on.
Yeah, the chat's at the top of the chat.
Yep. The number or the link's at the top. Cedar apple rust is concerned around cedar trees. Okay.
Well, plus I think the root system on a cedar would definitely choke out.
Now, if you did put an apple tree near a cedar and it came out with some apples that tasted like cedar, you just throw the apples in your barbecue and you got cedar apple smoked chicken or whatever you're cooking.
Yeah.
So.
No, your camera's not coming on there, Paul. Oh, there we go.
Told you I was wearing it. I didn't have to bloody rush for anything.
You didn't have to bloody rush for anything. What are you doing there, Paul?
You sound Irish, Jesse.
I bloody might well be. That looks good, Paul.
It feels good too.
Does it feel good?
Yeah.
Wow. It looks real good on him, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But this looks better on me than that mankini does on you.
Yeah.
You mean this that you sent me? This is an insult. You insulted Santa. And that was not so bad. But when I turned it around, that's what's bad.
Yeah. As soon as I got it, I thought,
You're not right, Paul. You're not right. You just came off Santa's list. You're on the naughty list.
I've been on his naughty list since I was 2 years old.
I can tell why.
Right.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yep.
I certainly
I keep it here by the window to ward off evil spirits.
Well, tell them definitely ward them off.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Yeah, you won't have to worry about anybody coming around with that in your window.
No.
Even Miss Andale's laughing at you, so.
Miss Andale, this is not Santa. Trust me. I know he tried to make it look like me, but it's not. I don't know. I may have to get one, though.
I was just flicking through Amazon one night.
Yeah.
And I seen that.
I'll put this in the garden next to something that I want to die. I want to kill off.
Oh, no.
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 No mankini, Roberta. They make them.
Miss Lisa doesn't want to be seeing that either.
They make them, Roberta. There's a mankini out there for somebody. Everybody's got one.
Lisa loves it.
Yes, she does.
I do. It is really cute.
She ain't right.
Uh,
So what's happening over on your side of the pond?
Pardon?
What's happening on your side of the pond? Higher gas prices?
Oh, they're going up every day.
well, the Royals were just in Canada, so you had to pay for that, right?
They can pay for their own bloody fuel.
Yeah.
You guys playing about what $3 or $4 a liter?
At the minute, it's £1.86 a litre.
£1.86 for regular fuel, not not diesel, but fuel.
Diesel's the same price.
$1.76 a liter.
No, £1.86.
That's pound.
Oh, £1.86. Oh,
Yeah.
That would be a little over $2 a liter.
a liter. And it's probably what, the same 3.48 or almost 4 liters to a gallon.
Yeah, 3.8.
3.8.
Same conversion.
Wow.
But yeah, no, so you guys aren't that much more, and you guys your gas was like out of this world more expensive than what ours was, but now we've caught up to you.
Oh, yeah. Now you know what we've been feeling for the last 20 years.
But the only thing that you have over us is you do have a magnificent rail system.
Yeah, and that's gone up and all.
Oh, it has gone up as well?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it used to cost, back in 84, when I joined the army, I had to travel by rail down to the bottom of the country. And the army paid for the tickets. And it was £67 to go from one end of the country to the other. For the same price now, you're looking at 4 times the price for the same journey.
So you're
It's
saying
nearly 240 quid to get down to London.
No, Miss Andel, it's a buck. It was $1 whatever a pound, which is, if you do the conversion, it'd be about 210, 215. And then, yeah, times 3.8.
Yeah.
No. Like, what did I just say, Jesse? We're at $8, $8.80.
Yeah, somewhere around 880.
Around $8.80 a gallon is what we're paying right now, Miss Endel. And the UK isn't that far behind us.
Yeah.
Actually, we're not too far behind them. They're a couple cents more than what we are.
The further south we go, the higher the price.
Okay.
So
I mean,
$8 and $11 a gallon, depending on where you're at.
Yeah.
I mean, there's places in London now. If you go there for fuel, you're paying over £4.
And how much of that is tax versus the price of the gas?
I believe the last time I looked into it, our tax is 45% on fuel.
Wow.
And it's illegal to tax, but they do it on fuel. And they do it here as well. I've never figured that one out.
Neither have I. Hey, Brutal.
Oh, Bob's in here, is he? G'day, Bob.
Oh, you still can't see him?
Nope.
Wow.
Scott.
Yes, dear.
Yes, and you're happy comparatively compared to, the UK or even Canada, because ours is between $4 and $4. What you're paying there, $4 and $4.29 here.
Yeah, so we're almost double. Well, yeah, we'd be double what you are, and
Yeah.
and what was that? Sorry, Paul.
Are you having trouble seeing your screen again?
No, just Bob.
No, just Brutal Bob. Hey, Bob.
Yeah, no, I cannot see Bob. Bob can see me, and
But can you see him in the
Ed
chat?
Kirkpatrick. I can see Ed, but Ed can't see me.
Wow.
Well, Ed got the lucky straw then.
So what would happen if Brutal Bob was to come up on the screen? Would he be able to? Would you even see him? Would it be?
So we've tried that, and until he gets a new phone, he's got some kind of security settings on his phone that will not allow him. So yes, Brutal Bob, his first appearance ever will be on my show, but he's got to get a new phone first.
So it would be, he needs to change his avatar to the Invisible Man.
Pretty much. I think everybody else can see him.
Well,
And if I'm in Big Matt's live, or Chris from E3 Farmstead, I can see him. So, yeah, it's weird.
Whose live stream are we on?
Yep.
Huh?
Whose live stream are we on?
We're on
Mine.
Scott's stream.
Why?
And you're complaining that it's weird.
You know I can make you disappear very quickly.
I know.
Yeah. Not to change the subject, Andale was making some dehydrated onion, actually green onions. I wonder if she's got any of them done, and did they come out the way she expected? Yeah, it was just.
I don't know. She's laughing.
It was about 5 hours ago. I don't know if she's finished it yet.
Does that look like the face of somebody that cares?
Oh, you care. We know you care, Paul. You
Deep down, you're a big teddy bear.
Yeah, you're a big teddy bear.
Hey, back round in, my daughter says that.
Yeah.
We won't let anybody in on your, big, bad, mean old presence.
No, I'm not big, bad, or mean. I just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
The onions are still wet.
Well, it's better to have wet onions than wet knickers.
I knew that was coming.
Oh no.
I knew it was coming. As soon as I read that, I'm like, oh, it's got nowhere good to go. Especially with who's on panel.
There is a few seconds delay. You could just beep, 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 beep.
I've done 2 seconds. See, even Anne knows me very well.
And even knows,
Exactly.
And even knows you. She knew something like that was going to pop out.
She probably set him up. So.
Oh yeah, maybe they're in cahoots.
Yeah. She sent him that curveball.
Yeah.
And let's face it, we've only got 13 people in here, and everybody that's in here knows Paul, so I'm not worried about it. I'm not apologizing. Not that I'd ever apologize for anybody else, but...
Exactly. If I need to apologize to somebody, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, but there might be some people in here that are, real young, like Amanda from Bare Bones, that don't know what knickers are. Knickers.
Knickers are what thongs should be. They've got material to them.
Hey, Chef Barbecue, what's up?
Paul. That's totally wrong, Paul. You're wrong for that.
It's not wrong at all. Thongs are wrong.
Yeah, damn right there.
I call them cheese graters.
Cheesecake. Okay.
Have you never used a piece of string just to grate your cheese?
Okay. Is it anything like this? Is it anything like this?
No, that's got more. That's got more colour.
Oh.
Oh, dear God. Oh, there's Amanda. She's all right. Hopefully she's done nursing.
Yeah, hopefully.
Scott, the night I seen that on Amazon, I just watched Jesse doing his Santa impression with his suit on.
Oh, no. Whenever you were in Oregon.
When you were in Oregon, I just seen that video with you and your Santa.
Oh yeah, you saw the video where I came in as Santa.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then when I was going through the gnome selection, I was actually looking for the gnomes to make, because you can buy mold, latex mold, where you can just pour cement in them.
Really? So you can make your own gnome.
You can make your own and paint them whatever color you want.
Oh, that's going to be deadly. Oh no!
I thought that's what that was when I ordered it. That was in the Hobbycraft set.
Yeah. And the way they take pictures now of stuff on Amazon or wherever you order from, they make it look like it's 10 feet tall, and it's really only 10 inches tall.
If that's 10 inches, if you think that's 10 inches, Lisa's been lying to you for a long time.
Okay, so maybe it's not 10 inches, but I was giving you the benefit of the doubt.
It's about 5.5 at most.
It's exactly 6 inches long. I done measured it. It's 6 inches long.
Well, I think I was closer than you were.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, God.
You're wrong.
That's not the only one I sent to the States.
Oh, it's not?
I'm still waiting for the other one to acknowledge it.
Oh, Jesus.
I sent one to the 4136.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
No. To Mel?
It was either Mel or Roxanne, because I've got Roxanne's number, Roxanne's address.
Oh, okay.
They sent me some, those coasters they did for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
They sent me some of them.
Yeah. So are you going to the 4136 this weekend, Paul?
I wish.
Well,
my daughter says I'm not allowed to go until I can afford to pay business class.
No, business class, nothing. You got to go first class. If you're going to fly 13 hours to come over here, you need to go first class.
That's what first class is now, is business class.
First class. First class is for snobs anyway.
Well, you'd fit right in.
I'm working class, pal. It's all my injuries. I was working for a living.
And to fly over this side from your side, you'd have to be working many, many years to afford that ticket. I think the last time I looked at flying over to London, it was like $2,000.
Yeah, I have. Last year.
It's going to be a lot higher than that here pretty soon because again.
And that was long before the gas prices went up. So,
last year I looked into flying before I see my doctor, and it was going to cost me £2,764 one way.
Holy God!
One way.
One way.
Over 5,000 round trip.
Yeah, that's just for airfare.
That's just the airfare, yeah.
Right.
So I'd have to go to Dallas, steal Jesse's machine,
There is another way. There is
Run
another
the
way. You could come over here a lot quicker, a lot faster, and a lot easier, but you'd have to put yourself in an Amazon box and mail yourself.
Is there any more problem with that, Jesse? I don't think I could put up with the farting that much.
Well,
Just have to put a vent hole.
no, you just put on there live animals, and they'll treat it like if you were a live animal.
Yeah. Bigfoot's going home.
You know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Either that or Sasquatch, take your pick. Hey, look, I'm catching you up. I've still got a bit of brown up the top though.
I was gonna say you're almost gonna, the two of you are gonna be fighting for the Santa Claus gig.
No, that's Jesse's. Jesse's a lot bigger than I am.
Well,
Okay,
we're coming up on 3 hours and 20 minutes, and my mod father always gets angry if I go over 3 hours and 15. So now he's gonna want me to pay him like overtime.
Yeah, it's about time you started paying him.
Yeah.
right. All right, and I posted the information for the Kentucky Heartland meetup. 3 different little links there. One of them's just information. 2 links and some information. Heartland Homesteader Picnic is going to be September 10th up in Grand Rivers, Kentucky. So mark your calendars, set up your hotel reservations, and get ready for some fun. And Boots and Bounty is going to be doing some dancing classes over there, showing all those 2 left footers how to dance.
Just be thankful I'm not going to that one.
I was thinking I'm trying to think how I could get to it until you just said dancing, and then I'm out.
So what I'm saying, it's not going to be like your traditional meetup or like an expo. It's just basically their weekend to get together, and it's basically a family reunion style picnic kind of place. I've never been to it, but that's what Boots and Bounties were telling us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that the same one that they were racing?
Sack races?
No. In the evening, they were taking the luggage carts and racing down the.
I think it's the same one, yes.
Okay.
But yeah. And I'm not sure if Jan from Simply Jan is going to be there, and if her evil twin, she calls her evil twin, Luz Fawcett, is going to attend. Luz Fawcett may show up and Jan may not, but we'll have to see.
Well, one could always pray.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to find that chastity belt. There's a rusty one around somewhere. I'm sure it'll fit Luz Fawcett.
Oh, jeez.
Well, Scott, I really appreciate you letting me on today. I'm going to have to go. I got to run take my RV to the shop. So
Yes, you're gonna have to call it, because if I go to 3 hours and 30 minutes, that's it. I'd be in a whole lot of trouble.
yeah. Paul, it's good talking to you. Hope everything stays where it's
Always
supposed
good talking to you.
And
Yes.
And Lisa.
Thank you. Thank you for stopping by there, Uncle Paul.
yeah.
Not a problem.
And don't forget to wear your shirt on Simple Life Reclaim and all them other shows that you watch, and shout us
Of course
out.
I won't.
We got a
I
little
won't
bit,
yet.
we have a little ways to go to make 1,000, but when we hit 1,000, we got a major.
What are you talking about? You're gonna beat me to it.
I don't know about that, but we're trying to get to 1,000 as soon as we could. Not necessarily for getting monetized.
Maybe if you keep showing this, we'll get to 1,000 faster.
Either that or your numbers are gonna go the other way.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
No, they only go down when she turns it around.
No,
Oh,
but no. We have a mega giveaway set up for 1,000. You ought to see some of the stuff we got lined up. It's going to be great. So if you haven't checked out our channel, please check us out. We're the Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa,
the boss,
the boss, right?
the boss lady.
The mod mama.
Ooh, now there's a good one.
Yep.
What are we going to do tonight, Lisa? We don't have Sunday Fun Night or Sunday Fun Day this week.
Well, today's,
that's-
yeah.
That's not tonight, but yeah,
No, that's Sunday night. I know.
I know. We're I don't know. We're gonna have to figure something out for Sunday night.
I'm behind on some of my mailing postage stuff, so I got to catch up.
Yeah. So anyway, everybody, we'll talk to y'all next time.
Are you serious, Scott? Leaving now? Well, I've been on for 3.5 hours. If I go any longer, these two gentlemen right here, they make me pay them overtime. Unless you're going to cut the checks, I got to cut them loose.
But trust me, that Monopoly money overtime, it doesn't go very far.
I pay by syrup.
And sugar. And sugar.
Hey, Lisa pays by jam, and it's delicious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you get the marmalade? Did
You get the
Oh,
mango.
yes.
the mango?
I got the mango marmalade.
Okay.
I know.
That's
Actually,
really bad.
that's what I'm going right now to do, is to have some mango marmalade upstairs.
And there's another one that she did the
The two different colored ones.
Guava and
So
pear.
one's guava.
One was guava.
Yeah, it wasn't a guava and it wasn't a pear syrup. It was the other one, the loquat.
Loquat? Was it loquat?
Loquat. That's what I just said.
Yeah, loquat.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's right. That's the one that
It's
tastes
one
like.
that tastes like cinnamon rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of the Halloween.
Really?
Oh yeah.
It's only about as big around as a walnut. They're not very big.
Yeah, they weren't very big.
Or even a pecan. They're not that big. So the
They
fruit.
may not be that big, but the taste is.
Yeah.
We had to get we had to
taste is
have a lot of them to make. It's a Japanese fruit tree, is what it is.
So I was going to wait to send that package, but I don't want to make the other person that's unspoken that we know
Mm-hmm.
wait that long for their syrup.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll send this one, and then I will send you the choke cherry jelly whenever I do it this year. And I'll send you some more. I'll send you some of that down.
I would suggest pirate shipping, but Canadians can't use it, so sorry.
Nope.
Yeah.
This
I was surprised how
Well, speaking of that, bare bones, Amanda, if you're still in here, when you mail your stuff out, use pirate shipping.
yes.
It'll save you some money. I don't know. If
I know Donna and them swear by it now. They ship all their stuff by it.
Yeah, and that's who we used. That's who gave us the suggestion was Donna over at Little Southern Brothers. I just posted the link. And we ever since we started with them several months back, we've saved a lot of money, or Lisa's saved us a lot of money using pirate shipping. So, but
it doesn't always go by the post office. It goes, some on certain ones it will give you a choice of UPS or.
All right, so it doesn't always go USPS.
Oh,
Yeah.
It'll give you the price of each one, and then you pick the cheapest one. Right?
If it's available for that delivery service.
Right.
oh, okay.
Otherwise, it's the post office.
Yeah.
Okay, so a
Say again.
Huh?
Paul?
Don't you mean UPS?
It's United Parcel Service or
No,
the guys in the big brown trucks.
the big brown
right.
truck.
UPS is the brown truck. USPS is the United States Postal Service, which is the post office.
And then there's FedEx and a few others, but the majority.
When you said USP, I'm thinking, what company's going to be called You Silly Persons?
No. United States Postal Service. Okay, so Bare Bones says she's been using them for a year, so she knows about pirate ship. That's great.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So I found one for Canada. Guess where it's out of?
Don't tell me. New York.
Texas.
Out of Texas. Wow. What's the name of it?
I don't know. I got mad at them and I deleted it because they wouldn't leave me alone. They kept trying to make me send everything today. And I'm like, no, I'll use your service whenever I want to. And if I want more information, I'll contact you. They called me back within an hour. I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'll pay full price. Well, that's kind of stupid. I'm like, no, calling me after I told you specifically not to keep harassing me that I was on vacation. That's stupid.
But yeah,
no, they were
the plane up.
They were out of Texas. I believe even Houston.
Really? And you don't remember the name of them?
I'll look it up. I still have an email or two. And
yes, let me know. I'd be curious to find out who that is.
yeah,
The head parcel services.
What was that, Paul?
I'm saying it wasn't Lazy Days ahead parcel services.
yeah, very well could have been.
We don't call.
LDS.
Yeah, no. They're sifting some soil.
Yeah.
How are you? We're just about to get off because I have 1 minute to get off, or I have to start paying these two guys overtime.
Bare bones, yes, we do. We've used
Everybody?
We use pirate ship to mail to Australia, and it saved us a ton of money. We're talking hundreds of dollars versus going any other route.
Go ahead, Lisa, hit him.
They'll just fly in the window.
No, there's one in the back of his head. I saw it. Hit it.
I saw that one land on his ass.
Y'all saw it. It was on video.
I can make that video go bye-bye.
There's a snapshot, there's a thumbnail for you.
Yeah. All right, guys. Anyways,
all right.
Everybody have a great Thursday, and we will see you next Thursday.
Sounds good. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye, Paul.
Bye.
Take care, guys.